What if I told you that you already have a time machine? Seriously, when it comes to your money, you absolutely do. Today, we're going to build that machine and unlock one of the most powerful ideas in all of finance, the time value of money.
Okay, let me ask you something. It's a simple question. Would you rather I give you £1,000 right now, cash in your hand, or that same exact £1,000, but you have to wait one whole year to get it? Go on, think about it for a sec.
It's a no-brainer, right? Of course you take the money today. But the reason why that feels so instinctive, that's the real key to understanding how all of this works. It's not just about being impatient. It's about a fundamental truth of value.
And here's that big idea, the time value of money. All it means is that money you have right now is more valuable than the same amount of money in the future. And why is that? Because the money you're holding today can be put to work. It has potential. It can grow. So, how exactly does money grow? Well, let's start with the most basic engine you can put in our new financial time machine. Let's talk about simple interest. Simple interest is, well, simple. The calculation is always based on your starting amount. That's what we call the principal. Every single year, you earn interest on that pile of cash, and only that pile. The interest you make each year doesn't start making its own money. Let's see this thing in action. Imagine you invest £10,000 at a 5% simple interest rate. So after year one, you get 5% of 10 grand, which is 500 quid. Easy. After year two, you earn another 500 quid. Year three, you guessed it, 500 quid again. It's totally predictable, it's steady, but it's always just based on that original $10,000. And so after 3 years, your 10 grand has turned into £11,500. That's a cool £1,500 extra. Not bad at all. But what if we could supercharge our time machine? All right, now for the upgrade. Let's install a much more powerful engine, compound interest. Trust me, this is where things get really interesting.
This idea is an absolute game changer. Compound interest is interest on your interest. See, the money you earn gets added back into the main pot. So in the next period, you're earning interest on a new, bigger amount. It creates a kind of financial snowball effect. Let's run our experiment again. Same numbers, £10,000 at 5%. Year one looks exactly the same, you make £500. But hold on, look at year two. Now you're earning 5% on £10,500. That's £525. It's more. And in year three, you're earning 5% on an even bigger number, £11,025. You can literally see the growth starting to accelerate. And the grand total after 3 years? £11,576.25. Now, I know, it's a little bit more than the simple interest total. But here's the secret. Over a long time, that tiny little difference becomes a massive gap. Looking at them side by side really drives the point home. You can see they start out neck and neck in year one, but then by year two, compound interest starts to pull away, and that gap just gets wider from there. This, right here, this is that aha moment. This is the power of compounding in action. So far, we've only been going forward in time, watching our money get bigger. But any good time machine needs a reverse gear. So let's see how we can use this for planning our finances. This is the kind of practical question we all face. You know you have a goal, right? Let's say you need to have £5,000 in your account 5 years from now. The big question is, okay, how much do I actually need to set aside today to make sure I hit that target? Well, the tool for that is called present value. And honestly, it's just the time value of money run backwards. We're not calculating what we'll have in the future. We're figuring out what a future pile of cash is worth in today's money. It's how you find your starting point. So here's the answer to our question. To guarantee you have £5,000 in 5 years, assuming you get a 10% return, you would need to invest just over £3,100 today. That number right there, that's the present value of your future goal. It makes it real. It makes it achievable. Okay, let's bring this all home. Think of this next part as the quick start guide for your new financial time machine.
So, what are the most important things to remember? First, money today is always worth more than money tomorrow, simply because it has earning potential. Second, simple interest is steady and predictable, but it's basic. Compound interest, on the other hand, is the supercharger. That interest on your interest is where the real growth happens. And finally, present value is your reverse gear, letting you plan for big future goals by telling you exactly how much you need to start with today.
At the end of the day, these aren't just ideas from a finance textbook. These are the actual controls for your financial future. You now have the manual for your time machine. So the only question left to ask is, where are you going to set the destination?